It's not good. Oh man, this is beautiful. And there's a live racer right here. I don't know who he is. I'm about to chase him down and look up his skirt. Oh, he must be in a race. There's a couple of AIs in front of me. Oh, he's in a Aventador. Oh, he must be in a drift. I just blew his doors off. Oh, dude, this is great. The gameplay's still awesome. I got no error messages. Oh, man, what a blessing. This is great. I knew out there in Chesterfield where I was living, I had a bad signal. Like, in general, just cell phone reception was shitty. You know how I know that? Because I was living down at my dad's, which is only like a block and a half from Joe's place, right? And when I lived with my dad, I lived with my dad first. And when I lived with my dad, my cell phone, when I used my hotspot, it was terrible. Terrible. Oh my god. So when I went to Joe's, it was basically no different. So I knew it had nothing to do with whatever, yada yada. I just knew it was just reception in the area. Because his house and my dad's house are so close, they use the same fucking towers. Guaranteed. Anyway, I'm drunk, feeling great. I feel accomplished. Yesterday, I was like a zombie. My body was in autopilot. I was so tired. Mentally exhausted. Okay, so I got this Jeep. Right? I told you about it, right? Well, I finally took care of my license. I got my license back. I got my Jeep now. I'm on the road. I'm legal. Yes, I'm on the fucking road. I'm legal. Here's the problem. The old lady that owned this fucking Jeep, by the way, she bought it brand new off the lot. Okay, she bought it brand new, so she's had this thing forever, and she took care of it in a lot of ways, but the fucking radiator fluid was basically empty. I want to say empty. Yeah. So here's the deal. She drives it 3 or 4 miles back and forth to work, right? 3 miles to work, 4 miles back to work, whatever. Home, yada yada. Old woman. Now, I bopped around town a little bit in it myself. I took it to the local grocery store from my place, a mile down the road here, a mile down there, yada yada. Drove my dad to go get the oil change in it, yada yada. No problems. Dude, as soon as I got that thing on the freeway, after I packed it with everything I owned, as soon as I got on the freeway, it overheated on me. I had that thing overheat on me like hardcore yesterday, okay? And it was killing me. So finally, I figured out what it was. I had to burp the air out of the coolant system line. So after all this weird shit, it's a long story, but I had to park the car overnight at some stranger's house because I broke down in front of it, and I pulled off the road several times to let it cool down, and I was basically just trying to inch it and crawl it out here to Grand Rapids. But in the meantime, dude, I was being smart and looked at the local auto parts store, and I was like, you know what? All I really need is this Allen wrench so I can hit this relief valve for the uh, to burp the system of air. That's what they call it. Okay, Chevy got this invite. Let's see if he wants to join me again. I'm assuming you're the one person that's watching, yes? Okay. We just did this race, Camaro versus Camaro, and I blew his Camaro versus Camaro again. Man, my gameplay is so stable. I love it. So anyway, after everything's really smooth. So anyway, after pulling over and the car getting, once it started to get warm, I already knew what was going on. I pulled off the road several times yesterday. I got 2 viewers. That's what's up. And after pulling over the road several times, I bled the system of air and but drive it all the way here with no issues. Drove it today, no issues. I suck in any camera view that's not the hood view or whatever. Oh yeah, because I can't drive in those views outside the car. I have to be inside the car somewhere. I'll do a hood view, even though my hood's all smashed. Nope, this is how I drive. No car at all. You can't see nothing. You are the car. Horrible. Oh, Chevy dropped out already. No, here's the thing. You gotta understand. I'm used to driving like this. So if I'm driving outside the car, especially like the far view or whatever you want to call it, uh, there's a difference in reaction time for me to control my car. Because right now I'm at the very tip of the car. I am the car. I'm the front of the car. This way, you're way back here, and there's just a slight difference in reaction time. Plus, it's visually different. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. I was already in front of all these AIs. I gotta get back out in front. Yeah, where are you at right now? Oh, wait a minute. That's why I said Utah when you called me. I thought the city that pops up my phone is the city that your phone would be registered to, where you live at. You know, but it's not. It's actually registered. Yeah, but it popped up Utah, meaning that it was picking up the cell phone tower where you're at now. That makes sense. We were just talking about that cell phone towers. Yeah. Okay, so I learned something new today. But yeah, I'm happy, bro. Everything's good. Everything's good with my dad too. Like there's a whole bunch of shit that's been really good. I got my father's, my relationship with my dad. Okay, so my car broke down. It was overheating too much the first day. I tried to make the trip. This thing's packed with everything I own. Tried to make the trip. I can't do it. I cooled it down. I tried to burp the air out of there the best I could. Yada yada. I couldn't get the thing to stay cool enough for me to drive it. Even though I have attempted like 5 times, right? So, uh, I parked at this dude's house. He was cool to let me park in his driveway. Okay, let me park in the driveway. He was cool. Let me bullshit with him and hang out with him until my dad came pick me up. But you know what? Even though my car broke down and I got delayed coming out here by a whole day, some good came out of it. Because I got to spend time with my father, and I got to go fishing too. I went fishing in this lake in his backyard. I went fishing and caught like, I don't know, 8 bass, 8 largemouth, and about two bluegill. Yeah, two bluegill. Well, his backyard is facing a lake, so it's literally right there. His subdivision, the houses in the subdivision that he lives in, all the houses are built around the lake. And his house was the very first one to be built. Swear to God, man. That's a true story. Swear to God. Back then, the backyard, like with the lake and all that shit, everything was sand. Now it's all dirt and grass and yada yada because people have all built there. Houses are built everywhere. His house is everywhere. Back then, his house was the first one. Crazy. 4,400 square feet. Yeah. Yeah. It's a big fucking house. Uh, Fuck yeah. Yep. So he's got a shower that's actually fit for 8 people. You can fit 8 people in there if you wanted to. It's called an 8-person shower. Um, Big glass door with a fucking uh, brass handle on it. Swings open. Swings both ways actually. Um, 2-person jacuzzi tub. There's a TV. There's a TV in the corner. Okay, of right next to the fucking tub. Okay. Then he had speakers. Now, mind you, this house was built in 1999. Okay, 99. He's got speakers, two of them, mounted into the fucking ceiling on both sides of the ceiling fan. Yes, speakers are wired up to the stereo that's hooked up right below the TV in the corner where the jacuzzi is, with a six-disc changer. You can put CDs in it. You know, back then CDs were the thing. So the whole point is there's audio system in there. The speakers sound great too. It's my dad's house. I've fucking taken advantage of that over the years, of course. Fuck, you gotta live a little bit, man. I've fucking taken baths in his bathtub. It's amazing. I've taken showers in his shower. It's amazing. It's a two-person bathroom, by the way, meaning that there's two sinks, which are about, I don't know, 4 feet apart. Then there's two, yeah, there's two sinks. It's all one big countertop, but it's two sinks, so it's a male and female. It's for two people. So when you go in his bathroom, there's a left sink and a right sink, and then there's the fucking uh, eight-person shower and the two-person jacuzzi tub, and the stereo and the TV. Oh man, it's amazing. I could live in that bathroom. What? If, give me a mini fridge. Give me a mini fridge, and I'm done. A mini fridge, and I'm living in that bathroom. Oh, fuck, I'll stock that bitch with fucking cold cuts. Oh, watch me. I'll do it. Yeah. Oh, man. Oh, dude, you know how many girls I fucked in his house and in his bathroom and in his bedroom and wherever? Oh my god. Oh my god. Everywhere in the house. There's no place I haven't fucked women in that house. Or girls, I should say, because that was years ago. Oh my god. I remember one time I was on house arrest. I had a tether around my ankle, right? Alright, I was on house arrest. And they only allowed me to leave the house 1 hour before my shift at work started. And 1 hour, I had 1 hour window after my shift ended. Okay? So if I started at 2, I had from 1 o'clock to leave the house, right? They only gave me 1 hour window each way. Does that make sense? But then on the weekends, I had like 4 hours on Saturday or something, and maybe 4 hours on Sunday, or maybe it was just one day. I can't remember if it was one day or two. But they gave me like a 4 hour window where I had time to go grocery shopping and handle personal business and whatever. Just I could do whatever I wanted to. I just I had to do it during a certain time. So the way the tether worked is it was hooked to my house phone. They came out and installed this massive box. It was like a dome. It was the size of like a football helmet or something. All right. It wasn't that round, but it was like, yeah, it was pretty big size, right? So they installed this thing and hooked it up to the landline in the house and hooked the phone up to the fucking box and this and that. So here's what happened. Every time I came home, they knew I was within range. They would call me. No, yep, just making sure it's you. Yada yada yada. Blah blah blah. Okay, yep, it's me. All right, have a good night. It doesn't matter what time. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. No matter when I came home, my whole entire house phone rang. Now, it's a 4,400 square foot house back in the 90s and early 2000s. Do you know how many house phones are in that house and in the garage? Like fucking 10. It was ridiculous. So when that phone rang back then, the whole house rang. It was ridiculous. It was like a goddamn doorbell going off. Oh my god, I swear to God. I swear, Jesus, strike me dead if I'm lying. I swear. Back then, that's how it was. My dad's got a phone in the garage. He's got a phone in the kitchen. He's got a phone in his bedroom. He's got a phone upstairs. Oh god, it's just insane. Phone in the laundry room. I swear to God, there's a phone in his laundry room. A landline phone. He doesn't use them anymore at this point because let's be honest, it's 2022. But he at one point literally had phones that were actively being used, and they were Sony brand. They were nice phones. They were the ones that had a little curly cord and they hung on the wall. Okay, they were mounted to the wall, but they were like sleek little black Sony ones. They were nice, so they were wall phones. Yeah, I don't know what happened to those, but slowly but surely over the years they started dissipating. But Yeah, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's how it went. I'd come to the house, and the fucking whole house would ring.
Oh,
The funny thing is that like it would happen. Okay, let's say you're okay. Follow me here. You pull in your driveway. Okay, just follow me here. You pull in your driveway. You roll the windows up. You collect your things. You get out of the vehicle. By the time I got into the garage, where there was a phone right by the fucking door there, luckily I had a phone right there by the garage door. Once you get inside, I don't know who else had that back then, but we did. The whole point is that by the time I got into the garage, it was already ringing. I swear to God,
oh my goodness.
as soon as I got within the fucking range, dude,
Oh
boom,
man.
you know, yeah, it's
And
crazy.
this was an everyday thing, or is it just like a
Oh
quick?
God, every day for like 11 months. Yeah, I've been to prison boot camp. Oh yeah, I've been to prison boot camp. I did 95 days in there. That was no fun. Oh God.
Oh man.
It's like going to the service, like being in the service, like being in the military or something, except for you have no weapons. You're just somebody's bitch all the time.
Oof.
Yeah. Then you're fighting.
That's not
Oh,
good.
that and you're fighting with everybody else because you're all convicts. You're fighting with everybody else too. That's another thing. Everybody's bickering with each other, fighting like you're in jail. It's stupid. Yeah. But
Damn.
but if you did fight, everybody knew, and I know this to this day. If you did fight and you got caught, you're automatically kicked out of the fucking prison boot camp program and you're going back to jail.
Ooh, shit.
Yeah. And then, not only that, you gotta start your sentence all over again.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. It's as shitty as it sounds. That's why I kept my nose clean and did my 95 days and got the fuck out of there.
Sounds like a horrible 95 days.
You know what though? I was in the best shape of my life. I went in there in, I don't know what year, bro, but I was in my early 20s. You know, my mind's all big, one big fog. So I just want to say early 20s. Yep. I lost 6 pounds the first 5 days I was there. I swear to God. Of course they fed us, but they gave us lots of water, and they fed us well, and they made us exercise like crazy. So I was sweating a lot. When you sweat a lot, and you ain't take a lot of water, yeah. But I swear to God, 6 pounds in 5 days. And you know how I know? Because when you go there, they weigh you, right? Okay, fine. They weighed you one time already, sure. But then 6 days later, I was weighed by the nurses, okay? Because they want to do a TB test, a tuberculosis test. They do that. That's a standard thing in any type of facility, whether it's a jail, uh, any kind of jail or boot camp, anything like that, anything. They always test for TB, and they give you this little, tiny little prick with a shot, and they inject a little bit of fluid in you, and you're good. And the whole point is, yeah, they tested me for TB, and when I went back there, they fucking weighed me again. So they weighed me when I got there, and weighed me 6 days later, or 5 days later, 5 days later, and after 5 days, I was 6 pounds lighter. That's how that went. Yeah.
Shit.
I'm a little guy, dude. I'm 5'5". Only like I might be 150 pounds now. I'm not gonna lie. I gained a few pounds hanging out with Uncle Lenny and drinking a lot. Like, it's feast or famine in life, right? Feast or famine. And right now I'm feasting. So, you know, I gained a few pounds. I'm not gonna lie. But the whole point is, for the most part, I've been the same fucking weight since high school, dude. Swear to God, since 18. Can you imagine that shit? I wrestled at 145 weight class when I was in high school. 145. My junior, was it junior? Or no, I'm just a little guy, bro. Because I got this little frame. I'm just a little guy. I don't know. I just love it. Anyway, how are you? Everything's good? How's your brother? How is his? Wait, wait. Okay, I want to. Okay, hold on. I want to clarify something. I'm pretty sure, in my mind, I'm pretty sure that you've been ducking and dodging me because your brother had his birthday week or whatever the fuck. Am I lying?
Uh, no. Well, we had his graduation, but now we're fucking dodging anyway.
Yeah, you weren't answering. Okay, so it was because of your brother. Okay, okay. Well, I respect that. That's fine. But I took
I still made.
the funny thing is, yeah, the funny thing is though, it took me days to realize what was going on. I'm like, oh shit, that's right, his brother, yada yada. Yeah, whatever.
That's
You don't
alright.
love me enough. I get it. It's cool. I thought we were brothers, but man, we go way back, dude. We go way back.
You thought I just, kick it with them for a whole week.
Well, you couldn't even shoot me a text message. Hey, fuck off. Not calling you. Just text.
Nah, I don't.
Next time, text. No, next time, text me that. Hey, fuck off. Don't call me. All right, please,
Nah, you did call twice and you
please.
sent me a text.
Yeah. Next time.
This is saying, look at the new times that you did. Like, oh, you're gonna be pissed. I was like, I'm like, it's alright. I'll get those times later. I'll whoop his ass later.
See, I thought for sure after you didn't answer me when I sent you that message, I thought for sure something was up. I'm like, what's wrong with him? Is he dead? Because I was like you trying to stir the pot. You know me. I'm like, fuck this guy. I'm gonna go over here and whoop his ass and whoop all these times.
Oh yeah, man.
I had all these AR
Dude,
recommendations. I had all these AR recommendations, and they were all yours on my fucking PC because you're the only person I'm friends with that plays the fucking game. So it's just you and me now. You know that, right? It's just you versus me as far as friends go. All right. I don't know how many friends you have on that game. How many you got on there?
oh none on
Um,
PC, none.
yeah, it's same. So guess what, motherfucker? It's on. It's on. Because you and I are basically. Think about it like this. Think about it like this. Let's pretend it's old school. Okay, because I want to simplify it. Let's say you and I are both into Pac-Man. Now, here's the thing. After school or after work or whatever, after school, you fucking go to arcade and play Pac-Man. You and I are basically just competing for high scores right now. It's just you and me. That's it.
Yeah.
So go ahead. I'll tell you what. When you get me home next?
Hopefully, because by tomorrow afternoon, midnight.
Okay. How much time are you gonna have to actually play the game? How long you gonna be home? Let's put it that way. How many days you gonna be home? Half day, whole day,
It's a day and a half.
a day and a half? Because I know I'm just trying to figure this out because I know you don't get much time at home. So you be home a day and a half. So okay, do you think that you could fit in maybe 1 hour in that day and a half to jump on Steam and play 2015?
Yeah, yeah, I'm pretty sure I'll have time.
Do that for me as a favor. I want you to go on there. I want you to check out the ARs and the times I've set, and I want you to go ahead and try to beat my shit. And then let me know when you're done, please. I'm being serious. Let me know when you're done, and then this way, when I end up getting the word from you that you did that, I'll jump on when I can ASAP and try to beat your ARs and your times. It'll be fun, dude. You and I are great racers. Let's be honest. We're both fucking seasoned vets in this shit. It's fucking 8 goddamn years, whatever the fuck. Come on, bro. Come on. So you know what?
Yeah.
My point is, yeah, you and I should be competing with each other. This is gonna be good. It's gonna be fun. I bought a couple of cars, but it's just the Mercedes and the Challenger, Camaro. I'm just well. My point is, here's the thing: I haven't been able to transfer any tunes over yet. So I've had to tune all my cars on the PC from scratch. That sucks. That sucks because I'm like, oh man, it took me years to fucking get some of these tunes down pat. And here I am over here fumbling around. And I'm in a rush, of course, when I'm tuning my cars because I've only got a couple of them and I'm trying to beat the game and yada yada. So it's a whole different atmosphere. It's not the same. It's a bit more stressful, I will admit. But the point is, yeah, I'm gonna now that I have my PC and my PlayStation both, hooked up and yada yada, I can transfer my tunes now. I've been waiting to do that. Remember, because I was out of town for 5 weeks. PlayStation's over at home. I had the PC with me, so that whole time, yep, yeah. Well, he didn't have most of them. He had like one or two. Anyway, well, we like talking shit about you. That's what you get for dodging us and then be eavesdropping. That's what you get. What do you think's gonna happen? What did you think? That's exactly what I would expect. If I'm dodging a bunch of people and then all of a sudden, I'm eavesdropping on them, I expect them to be like, yeah, oh, I'm driving like, I'm drunk. I can't drive no more. Fuck. Fuck me. God damn it. How many people I got watching me? Nobody. Perfect. I'm shutting this game down. I'm done. I might jump on my computer, but